Hey guys, it's me again, and still watching the chart though, but chart doesn't want to do what it wants to do, so I think I should probably go and get some sleep, wait for London session later in the day. So, but before I go, I just want to you know, drop some things for you, my friend. You're the one with MTV hoodie. Is that your rules matter more than the profits. Your rules matters more than the profit. You see, a lot of times we enter this, entered, trading in general. We entered trading because some of us thought trading would be a quick way to make money. Yes, it is a quick way to make money. We thought trading is a Ponzi scheme whereby you come, you dump in $100, you make out $5,000, and then you go your day. If that was true about trading, like it said, everybody would be a trader. There would be no butcher, there would be no abattoir. Everybody would just be trading. Everybody would be in the financial market. But the market doesn't work like that. The market doesn't work like that. So, like I said, your rules matter more than your wins, more than your money, more than, greens and blues. Your rules matter more. If we scale it in, if we apportion it, you know, over time, if we give a person that, is impulsive some amount of money, give him let's say $10,000, or give him a prop from account. Try to pass this account. He's always impulsive. When he sees a green candle, he wants to buy. When he sees a red candle, he wants to sell. And then we give another person that follows his or her rule, follows his or her system, consistently. Consistently. Keyword there, consistently. He's not following it today, leaving it out tomorrow, consistently, every day, every hour, every minute, you follow your rule. Now, this person that is impulsive might, start off very well. He made 2K today, okay, 10K account, yeah, he's halfway there already. And then this person, 3 days, 1 week, might not even see one setup, and then over time you will see that, though this person started with, a good amount, a good result, the person is giving out a good result, but you see this guy, over time, over the next 100 trades, over the next 1,000 trade, this guy is going to come out on top. Why? Because he waits for his rule. Like I said before in my previous videos, I said the market is deceiving. The market is deceiving. The market is not actually deceiving. The market is just the market. It is our own desire, that makes us see things. I'll give you an example to that. There was one time I needed money for something. I had money, but I didn't have enough money to to do it, to do what I wanted to do. So I was like, oh, I need like $200 and I have only $50. So what do? Let me trade. Then I went to my charts, and then I started noticing some things. I already made out my plan that, oh, I'm gonna buy from here, oh, I'm gonna sell from here. If it comes to this level, I'm gonna buy. If it comes to this level, I'm gonna sell. Fine. And then I started seeing setups come up on the charts, good setups come up on the chart. And I'm like, no, if it gets here, I buy. If it gets here, I sell. But I started seeing consistently, every 5 minutes, go to the 5 minute. If I even go to the 5 minutes chart right now, I will see a setup. Yeah, 5 minutes is that crazy. I will see it. I will see a setup. I've tried this multiple times. If I go to the 5 minute chart, I would see a setup waiting for me, you know, and then I was seeing different setup, and then I began to notice something that I was, this urge to be impulsive, like enter this setup, go for a sell, go for a sell, go for a sell. Now, if you pay a good attention to that voice that is speaking, take a sell, or take a buy, you see that one or two candles later, that voice would switch, so would probably switch to the other side, and then perhaps you might even get a recency, what they call recency bias. You might find yourself in that situation where you'd be like, oh, I should have done, my thesis said, okay, even if I wanted to wait for price to get here, and I didn't, if I had entered from here, I would have been in good amount of profit. If I had entered from here, this is the amount I would have made. Yes, I would go and calculate it. Look, there are times whereby I would come to the chart before, not anymore though. I would come to the chart and price has already moved. I would go and calculate the amount of money I'm supposed to make on that trade. And then I'll start feeling remorse. Oh, I would have made $200. I would have made $40. I would have made $50. I would have made $100 if only I was online. I start hating on myself. I start hating on the thing I was doing that kept me. I start hating on different things. If it was somebody that kept me, I'll start hating on the person and be like, no, not hating on the person. I'll start feeling bad that, oh, if it's not for you, I would have been on this trade. I would have made this amount of money. So that day, I took the trade, and guess what? As usual, I lost it. Why did I lose it? Because I didn't wait for my plan to work. I didn't wait for my plan to, actualize. I didn't wait for my plan, so I paid the price. And then later on, I had to go and do other works to get the money that I needed for that thing. Whereas if I had waited for my setup, and funny enough, a good setup came later on in the day. A good setup came. So it is what it is. So, like I was saying, your setups, your rules matter more than the money you make in trading. Because you can make money today in trading, you can lose it tomorrow, even plus more. You can make money today, but can you hold that money? Can you sustain that money till like the next 100 trades, till like the next 1,000 trades? No, you can't. Why? Because you are impulsive. I was impulsive. Couldn't hold money. I couldn't hold money. I couldn't. I would just want to trade, just want to be busy. The urge to be busy. Yes, I had that urge. I just wanted to be busy. Boring. It feels like a trap to me. Yeah, I had that. And then gradually I started understanding that, making profits doesn't actually matter. Did you follow your rules? There's a popular quote or a popular saying in trading that says, profits plus, I made profit plus I followed my rules to make that profit equals a good day, equals a profitable day. But I made profit, but I didn't follow my rule, my written down rules. That's not a profit. Though it's a profit to some people, but that shouldn't be a profit because you didn't follow the rule. The rule is the rule. You made the rules for yourself, so you have to follow the rule. You have to trade the plan. You already planned the trade. Now you trade the plan. Your rules are more important than the P&L, than the money, because you can make money today in the market, tomorrow you lose the money. It is the market. But you can follow your rule today, and today or tomorrow you might not make profit today while following your rule. Tomorrow, consistently, over a long run, over a long time, you will make it. You will make that money. There are times whereby I would want to follow my setup. I followed my setup, I followed my plan, I followed my rules, I didn't break them. I followed it to, the end. And then on Monday, I would not see a trade. Tuesday, no trades. Wednesday, no trade. Thursday, no trade. Sometimes the whole week, no trade. And then the following week, Monday, no trade. Tuesday, no trade. Wednesday. Then on the Thursday, I might see a trade that will pay for the rest of the days. For the rest of the days, that if my target was to take trades, 2 trades a day or 1 trade a day, for 2 weeks I don't see a setup, and then on a Thursday or on a Wednesday or on a Tuesday, even on a Monday, I can take a setup that would offset all the break-even days, and then that's profitability right there. If you can do that, if you can stick to your plan, if you can follow your rules, and follow your rules with all your might and all your power, that is profitability right there. That is profitability. The majority of the times we don't follow our rules. We close winners too early. We leave losers to run, which is the opposite of what we should be doing. We're not following our plan. Sometimes we widen the stop a bit, move stops a bit. Those aren't what a profitable trader do. What a profitable trader do. That's not what he does. He waits for his setup. He trades his setup no matter what. That's how being a profitable looks like. So I'm here today to tell you that your rules and your discipline and your rules are more important in trading than the money you make, because the rule you made today would save you tomorrow, would make you money tomorrow, would save you today, would save you tomorrow, would make you money tomorrow. But on the other hand, the money you made today from the market can be taken tomorrow by the market. You can lose everything tomorrow. You can lose everything plus more. It's always plus. Yeah, it must be plus. You must pay interest. If you do not follow your rules, when trading, it's like you're collecting a loan and you made money from that action. You're collecting a loan, and that loan is going to be paid some days, and you're going to pay extra. You're going to pay way more. Because you made $100 today not following your rule. Yeah, clap. That is a loan, my friend. That is a loan, my friend. You took a loan from the market, and the market always comes back for its money. And then one day, the market is going to come back, and then you're going to pay back the loan. You're going to pay plus more. You're going to pay interest. You're going to pay commissions. You're going to pay, a lot of things. So, back to what I was saying, back to what this whole video is about, is your rules. Let your rules be the guide. Let your rules guide you. The rules. They are more important than any profit. They are more important. Even if you make profit today, it is still the rules, still the discipline, still the rules that's going to keep that profit tomorrow. Else you're going to lose it, and you're going to be back to step one, back to stage one. So, with that all being said, peace.